Hi guys, I wanted to do a video, and I did mention this in one of my other videos where I said I do this weekly skin pampering thing, and to be honest it's really been helping my skin out at the moment. And I know I'm like covered in makeup, but you can't see any big hefty pimples like sometimes you can in my videos, and actually I'm really happy with the results. I've been doing this routine for the last maybe 6 months or so, and I just thought, you know what, it really does feel nice, and I'm just going to show you what I do. I'm not going to demonstrate everything because I just thought it would take too long to like apply a face mask, and one day in the future when I've learned to edit my videos I will do that for you, but right now I'm just going to run through with you like exactly what I do. I do this like once a week. It's Saturday night today, so I'm probably going to do it like tomorrow or Monday, which is also my day off. So the first thing that I do is like I get home from work, because normally I've been at work. Just excuse the chewing gum, like I just hate stinky breath and I've just had tea. I'm going to stick it to the top of my mouth. So the first thing that I tend to do when I'm doing my nice little routine on my face is I wash my face with my normal face wash. This is just the Visibly Clear Pink Grapefruit Daily Scrub. I'm not saying you have to go out and use these specific products. I'm actually saying don't go out and use these specific products. I'm saying use whatever you need to for your skin type and what works for your skin and the products you like using. I'm not telling you to go out and use these specific products because some things that work for my skin won't work for your skin as well. So this is just what I wash my makeup off with when I get home from work. So when I've got a nice clean face, the next thing you want to do is actually exfoliate your face. And basically the order in which I do things, so I wash my face just normally, and then I exfoliate my face just to get rid of like any surface dead skin on the front of my face, and then I do a facial steam. So I literally just make yourself at home one of like jobby, and all you need to do is get a hot bowl of water and do the steaming, and then you basically do a face mask once your pores are open, and then you close the pores by using a toner, and then you moisturise and you use some sort of spot treatment if that's what you would usually do. So I'm going to show you the products I use, and I'm just going to talk to you in a bit more detail about what I actually do. And I can't believe I just spent 2 minutes just explaining that. So first thing, like I said, is I get home from work and I will wash my face with my normal face wash. The reason I like this, because it's got the little beads in it, it just kind of gets rid of all of my makeup, so I know that my skin's nice and clean. So after I've done that, I would exfoliate. I'm going to show you like 2 alternatives of what I use to exfoliate, and I'm sure if you've got facial scrubs and if you've got stuff in your bathroom that you can use, then use these things. But to be honest, the best thing I have ever found to exfoliate my face with is this Body Shop Vitamin E microdermabrasion. And I've been told I'm not very good at holding my products up, so I'm going to hold it up a little bit longer. This thing I have talked about in loads of videos. I think it's in my favourite products of 2012, and I think it's on some of my favourite like products before that, and it's just like such an amazing product. This says to use 2 to 3 times a week, but I don't, because I don't want to over exfoliate my skin, because I do it on a daily basis anyway with my face wash. But this is such a nice product. So you take like a little bit of this on your hand, you like rub it into your hands, and then you literally just gently like buff it into your skin, and even just washing it off, like it's just the nicest feeling ever, and your skin will feel all nice and glowy and stuff. So that is basically getting rid of any like dead skin cells on the front of your face. So it just kind of, you know, I just like rub it in circular motions, not for very long because you don't want to over exfoliate and your skin to get like really raw, but it's just encouraging new skin to grow, so you always look like you've got young healthy skin even when you're like nearly 30. Next thing I do is apply, oh hang on, my alternative for that is also the St. Ives, what is it? Naturally Clear Apricot Scrub. Blemish Fighting one is the one that I decided to go and get. I'm not sure I like the smell of the new formula. I used to love this stuff before they changed the formula. I don't know why I don't like it. I think it might be the smell of it. Oh, it smells like my feet. Oh. Okay, I really don't like the smell of it. I think it's just me because my sister seems to think it smells absolutely fine. And this is another alternative to the microdermabrasion. Amazing, amazing product. This is a lot cheaper, I think, than the other one. To be honest, it doesn't really matter which one you use. I just prefer the other one because it's got smaller little beads in it. So the next thing you want to do is, now that you've got all your dead skin off the front of your face, you want to then steam your face to open up your pores. And the reason you want to get rid of all the dead skin first is because when your pores are open, you don't want them to be clogged up with your dead skin. So then what I do is I get a bowl of like boiling water, and I do this literally from a kettle, a big massive bowl where I can stick my head in, so like a mixing bowl in the kitchen. I put in loads of hot water so all the steam comes up. I get like a towel, put it over the top of my head, look into the bowl so I'm probably like 10 centimetres away from the steam, and just let the steam soak into my face, and that will like soften up the skin and it will open up the pores, ready for like the next step of the process. So it's like really, really nice routine, and your face, I promise, will feel so nice afterwards. So I do that for like 10 to 15 minutes until I can feel like my skin's quite soggy. And that's when you know that the reason you're doing that is to open up your pores for the next step. So if you want to like really, really, you know, intensely clean your skin, then I would say you need to do this step. So that is just bowl of hot water over the top, stick your head in it, and then just kind of sit there and like listen to the TV or the radio while you're doing it. Next thing I tend to do is use a face mask, and me having like crappy skin, I always have to use an anti-blemish one, or a sebum cleansing one, or a deep cleansing like face mask. I've got 3 samples of just the things I'm having to use at the moment. First one is the most expensive one, which is the sebum clearing mask by Dermalogica. Again, it says recommended for breakout prone skin, cooling, refining and deep cleansing clay mask that purifies, absorbs excess surface oil and helps prevent breakouts. Salicylic acid, which is why it's, you know, meant for people with crappy skin like me. This is quite an expensive version. I can't remember how much these are, just search them. But this is a very, very nice face mask, which I use again like as and when I remember to use it. Another alternative, which again is another one I absolutely love, again not major expensive but quite expensive, is the warming mineral mask from the Body Shop. Again, on the back it just says warming to open pores for deeper cleansing with ginger and cinnamon oils to invigorate and algae to purify and condition. Again, another one that says deep cleansing, and the warming thing just opens up your pores a little bit. And the last one is like my cheap alternative, which I use all the time because there's nothing wrong with it in my opinion, is the aloe vera deep cleansing mud mask, and this is just by Superdrug. So it looks like that. It's like really cheap. I know it's really disgusting, I'm really sorry, but it's just from Superdrug and I absolutely love it. Let's wait for it to refocus. Absolutely love it. Cheap alternative was like £4 or something, but really, really, really good product. Next thing I do, so you want to look for a face mask that's suitable for your skin type, whether it's oily, dry, whether you need a hydrating mask, and don't, like I said, don't just pick the products I've got, use something that goes with your skin type. Leave the face mask on there for as long as it recommends, because you don't want to overdry your skin, you don't want to do anything that you shouldn't be with the product. So just leave the mask on there for as long. One of them says like 5 to 10 minutes, one of them says 20 minutes. So whatever it says on that happen to face mask. Then just get like a warm flannel, like dunk it in a bowl of water and then just literally rinse off your face mask. Sometimes I tend to just wash my face in the sink with like cold water, and you want to do this with cold water, so you can rinse it off using warm water, but then you want to splash cold water on your face to close up your pores, because now that they've been cleaned and exfoliated and everything, you want to close them back up. So you want to use cold water, just splash it on your face to close up all the pores, and you'll automatically feel your skin tightening up. Next thing you want to do to keep the pores closed and to get rid of any excess oil that might be stuck on the front surface is using a toner. This one is quite harsh, I think, for a lot of people, but it's the Spot Control 3-in-1 Daily Cleansing Lotion by Neutragena. It's very, very astringent-y, and it can sting if you've got broken skin and blemishes and stuff like that. So again, sometimes I use like the Lush toner, which I've got, which is really, really nice. Sometimes I use the rose water one at Boots, which is really, really mild toner, but again, really, really good. So anything that works with your skin tone. But because I have the whole blemishy skin, I tend to use that, and it tends to work quite well. I'm one of these people that switches up my toners and moisturisers all the time. So you'll never find in 2 consecutive or 3 videos I'm using the same toners. I always end up changing stuff around. And my last thing that I do is basically use some sort of cream on my face. So Vanishing cream by Lush or a Freederm spot control, and then I use some sort of spot treatment. At the moment I'm using the Seaweed Clarifying Night Treatment by The Body Shop, and my camera is about to run out, so I'm going to go now, but that's basically what I do. So if you need a spot cream or anything just to use, then do that, or just use a moisturiser for your skin. And obviously I've got my Body Shop thick night cream that I'm totally in love with. So these are my little tips of what I do when I do my face mask, and I will see you guys next video. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will list everything underneath. Thank you very much for watching.